Hey everybody, hey kids, hey family, hey friends. Welcome to W.O.W Tampa, sponsored by T-Mobile. One of the things I wanted to remind you guys of before we get started with our awesome yoga class is to register for more events, and you could win $500 in gift cards. Who doesn't want to win $500 in gift cards? I do. She does. We all do. All right, so how you do that is go to W-O-W, wow, mbs.com. So WOWmbs.com. Okay. So my name is Jana, and this is my yoga buddy, Ziva. She's also my daughter. And we are super excited about this yoga class today. We are at Explorations 5 Children's Museum in Lakeland, Florida, and I am from Yoga Pointe, also in Lakeland, Florida. And again, we're just super excited about this yoga class. So I love yoga because it does so many wonderful things for us. It helps to move our bodies, stretch our bodies, and then it helps our brain. We can focus, we can concentrate, and how many of you kids out there hear your parents? Focus, focus, focus. So the more we do yoga, the more we can focus. But one of the things I really love about yoga is it allows us to be creative, and we get to use our imaginations. That is super exciting. And you know what? The more you use your imagination, the smarter you become. Tell your parents that. So we're gonna get started here in a minute, and we are actually gonna use our imagination for this whole yoga class. And we are gonna pretend that we're going to the beach. So I love the beach. It's one of my most favorite places to go. My daughter loves the beach. It's one of her favorite places to go. So we thought you might love being at the beach. And while I would love to be there every day, we have school, we have work, we have other things to do, so we can't be there every day, but yoga allows us to pretend that we're gonna be there. So, who's ready? You ready? I'm ready. All right. So the first thing we have to do is get on our bathing suits to go to the beach, right? All right, so let's pretend like we're putting on our bathing suits. So we need to stand up, and we have to put on our bathing suits, put them all up. We gotta get them all buckled up, buckled in. All right, I think I got my bathing suit on. You have your bathing suit on? Okay, who is ready to go to the beach? I am, are you? All right. All right, let's get started. So our yoga mat is gonna be like our personal beach. How many of us get a personal private beach? This is our personal beach today. And the first thing that we're gonna do on our beach today is pretend like we are a tree, but not just any tree. When we go to the beaches, especially here in Florida, we see a lot of trees called palm trees. They're really, really tall, and then they have these big like limbs that stick out. They're called palm fronds. We're gonna pretend like we're a tree. So first, we're gonna stand still like a tree. So standing with your feet together, arms by your side, and you might even close your eyes. And you're gonna be super still, just like a palm tree. And in your imagination, pretend like your feet are kind of rooting down in the sand. You're a palm tree right on the beach. You're a really lucky palm tree because you get to see all the stuff that happens at the beach every day. So take some deep breaths and really imagine yourself being that tall, strong palm tree. Perfect, good. All right, let's take 2 more deep breaths. All right, so when we go to the beach, sometimes the wind blows a little bit. So we're gonna pretend like our big branches, our palm fronds, are blowing in the breeze. So first, we're just gonna reach our arms all the way up and take in a deep breath. And then we exhale, bring our arms down. And then we inhale, bring our arms up, and we exhale, bring them down. And again, we inhale our arms all the way up, reach your palm limbs all the way up, and exhale, bring them down. Perfect, all right. And now we're gonna sway with a breeze. So reach your arms all the way up, bring your palms together. Get it, your palms. So we're gonna lean, did you get it? A little bit? She's just saying yeah. All right, so we're gonna reach our fingertips all the way up and then pretend like we're it's a little breezy outside, and we're gonna lean over to the right side. So the whole palm tree is just leaning a little over to the right side. Take in a deep breath here, reach all the way over because you are a super tall palm tree with long, long limbs. All right, and then we inhale, come all the way back up. And then we lean over to the other side because we know the breeze moves around in all different directions at the beach. So just leaning over, reaching your palm limbs as far over as they'll go. And take another deep breath here. Good, and then we inhale ourselves all the way up, and now we just let our palm limbs come all the way down by our side. One of the other things that I love about the beach, so many things we're gonna do that I love about the beach today. One of the things I really love is the sand. So how many of you love to get your hands in the sand? All right, let's do it. So let's take in a deep breath, reach your arms all the way up, and then bring our fingers down to our sandy beach here. And just kind of run your hands all through the sand. You know, sometimes mom and dad say, don't get sand on your hands, but today we're gonna get a lot of sand on our hands. So just roll your hands around, see how much sand you can get on your hands. Good. You might bring the backs of your hands all the way to the floor, to the sand. All right, and then now we're just gonna be really still. And then just bring your hands down into your sand. Pretend like you're making handprints in the sand. And just let your head hang there. And take a couple deep breaths. You might even lift your toes, wiggle your toes a little bit, and then press your toes down because you want to make toe prints in the sand too, right? All right, and then we're just gonna come all the way back up. Let's wipe a little bit of that sand off. All right, perfect, okay. And now we're gonna pretend like we are ocean waves. So let's step the right foot forward. So this is a good check of left and right. So our right foot forward and our left foot all the way back, and we're gonna come down onto our knee. And we're gonna pretend like we are ocean waves, like big ocean waves. So the first thing we're gonna do is reach our arms all the way up, like a wave rising up. And then as we exhale, bring your hands down, straighten your front leg, like you're a crashing wave on the beach. And then we inhale all the way up, reach all the way up, big, huge wave. See how big your wave can be, and exhale all the way down, crashing down. And again, inhale all the way up, and exhale all the way down, crashing wave all the way down. And let's just stay right here for a second. Good. And now let's come up, reach the fingertips up like they are the top of a wave, and then bring your hands down. All right, so let's do that again on the other side. So we bring the right leg back and step the left foot forward. Let's pretend to be even bigger waves now. So raise the arms all the way up, reach tall, and then exhale. Straighten your front leg, reach your arms back. Let the wave crash into the sand. Inhale all the way up. And exhale down. And one more time, reach up. Your wave extending all the way up towards the sky. And then exhale, it crashes down into the ocean floor of the sand. Okay, and then we'll come up. Whew, it's a lot of hard work pretending to be a big wave like that. So now we're gonna pretend like our body is the whole ocean. So we're gonna step our feet together. And what we're gonna do is, what if our body is the ocean? How would that look? How would that feel? So use your body to move like the ocean. And remember, you're gonna use your yoga mat or your towel or your space, and that is your private beach area. That's your private ocean area. So I'm gonna pretend like I'm a really rough ocean. So I'm gonna just move all around my mat, all around, because my ocean waves are so big. They're so big. And you might even bump into your neighboring ocean. All right, but then now the ocean's kind of settling down a little bit. So now it's just moving just a little bit. The waves are really small. It's a kind of calm day. There's no wind. It's just a nice little breeze. Oh no, it's getting really windy again. The ocean waves are getting really super big and they're just flying all around everywhere. Oh my, ocean waves are so huge. They're making me dizzy. Okay, and then finally, the wind slows down. The ocean waves are getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay. Woo! That was tough pretending to be the ocean. I bet the ocean gets tired every day. So we're gonna stand all the way up. And now, there's a lot of things we do at the beach. Let's pretend like we're doing some of those things. I love to build sandcastles. Do you love to build sandcastles?
Yeah.
What kid, what adult doesn't love to build sandcastles? So let's get started. We're gonna pretend like our body is the sandcastle. So let's start all the way down on our little private beach. Bring your hands and knees down into your sand. Remember the sand from before? All right, so our body is the first level of our sandcastle. You know when you're building a sandcastle, you have to pack it in. You got that first level. Is that where we want to stop with our sandcastle? No way. Because do we want a big sandcastle or a little sandcastle? Big sandcastle. All right, so let's get a big sandcastle going. Let's tuck our toes under. We gotta build our sandcastle up, lift your hips up, up, up. Build your sandcastle really tall, really tall. Oh yeah, so now we gotta hold our sandcastle here. Good. Take a couple of deep breaths, because it was tough building that sandcastle. But you know what? I think we can make it bigger. I think we can make it bigger. How about we lift up onto our tippy toes and we make the sandcastle just a little bigger? Oh yeah, that's a pretty big sandcastle. It's like the biggest on the beach for sure. Bring our heels down. You know what? I just had an idea of a way to make an even bigger sandcastle. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. We might roll around on our beach a little bit here. We're gonna step our feet together. Because you know, when you build a sandcastle, you want it to be like strong, secure sandcastle. So bring your feet together. You guys ready? You ready? Okay, we're gonna build it super high. Take your right leg and reach it all the way up. See how high you can take it up. Build your sandcastle super high, super high. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe how high your sandcastles are. Oh, and then they crash down. Oh my goodness. We start over, but that's okay. We know how to do it now. Okay. So we start with our small sandcastle, and then we build our sandcastle up, all the way up, and then we step our feet together, and now we take it to the highest point. So raise your left leg all the way up, build your sandcastle super high. We're gonna see how long we can keep it there before somebody steps on it. Because that's the fun part of a sandcastle, building and then smushing it. All right, so let's just smush our sandcastle all the way down. Whew. Okay, so let's get some of the sand off our hands. Because I think it's time to do something a little bit different now. I think I'm a little hot from building the sandcastle. I have so much sand on me. I think it's good now that we go surfing. Okay, so you know, maybe you've seen surfers, you've seen them on TV. And they have to watch for the perfect wave to come before they jump on the surfboard and go surfing. So let's watch for the perfect wave. So let's hop up on our feet. All right, just bring your hands together and you're gonna look, just look out in the distance at the waves coming. Focusing really deep, using all those brain cells to focus. Take in deep breaths. Okay. I think I see something way out there. Do you see something way out there? You see a wave? You guys see a wave out there? I think it's coming. Oh my goodness, there's the big wave. All right, we gotta jump up, jump up. All right, bring your arms out, bend your front knee, straighten your back knee. We gotta balance on the surfboard. Oh my goodness, okay, we gotta go. We're all riding on the wave. Oh my goodness. It is so hard to surf. I had no idea how hard it was to surf, but I think I got it. Okay, hold still. Oh, I'm balancing. Are you balancing? I bet you are. Okay. Oh no, I think the wave is done. It's over. I'm crashing down in the water. Oh. Okay. Oh my, that's tough. But let's do it again, one more time. I'm gonna try it one more time. So we gotta find that perfect wave. So we gotta hop back up, sit on our surfboard. We gotta wait. Okay, remember we gotta focus. So we gotta take our deep breaths in. Look way out there for the perfect wave. Let me know when you see it. See anything yet? You see one coming? Oh my goodness, it's coming. So now we gotta jump up. We gotta try the other side. Are you ready? There it is, let's go, jump. All right, we bend our front knees, straighten our back leg, and bring your arms out so we can balance on our surfboard. Oh, it's tough balancing. Oh, it is, oh my goodness. Are you balancing good? Oh yeah, use all the muscles in your body. We gotta balance super good. All right, I think I got it now. Still, balance on the surfboard. I don't want it to end, I don't want it to end. But I think we're coming to the end of the wave. Oh no, and then we crash down. Oh my goodness. I had no idea surfing was so hard. I think I just want to go for a little swim. How about we do that? Oh, so let's just come on into the water. Like we're just kind of floating on the water. There's all different ways to swim. I think one of the ways that I like to swim the best is the doggy paddle. Okay, so let's pretend like we're a little puppy swimming in the water. How do we do that? Any way you want, that's how you do it. But you know, I think they kick their legs, right? They kick their legs and then they move their arms all around, and they swim and they swim and they swim. Oh my goodness, it's hard to be a puppy in the ocean. So maybe we should lay on our back. It'll be a little easier. So let's flip over and let's try the backstroke. So we bring our arm up and down. We might kick our legs a little bit. Yeah, swimming, swimming. Oh, I think I'm tired now. How about you guys? Let's just rest on the water. So we're gonna float. Deep breaths in and out. You might even look up at the sky and see some cool clouds. Oh, I see one over there that looks like a bunny. Oh, very cool. I think I'm ready for the next adventure. Are you guys ready for the next adventure on the beach? All right, so let's flip back over. And let's see what comes to mind. I know. One of the things I love to do at the beach, well, it's kind of near the beach, is ride on a boat. How do we pretend like we're riding on a boat? Well, let's try. Let's use our imagination. So let's first just sit on our bottoms and bring our feet out. And let's pretend like our body's a boat, all right? We're gonna reach our arms forward and pretend like our body is a whole boat. How do boats move? Well, the ones I'm thinking of, they have motors on the back. They have to be started, right? So how do we get this motor started? I have an idea. How about we bring our knees in and we roll back and forward to get the motor started. The more you roll, the faster you roll, the quicker you're gonna get your motor going. I think mine's almost ready. Is yours almost ready? Is yours almost ready? Okay, the motor's going, the boat's going. All right, now we're just gonna, we're going around the ocean and see what kind of things you see. Oh, what's that over there? It's a dolphin. Oh, that's cool. Oh, look at that island over there. What else do you guys see? Okay. Oh, that's tough riding on the boat. It's tough pretending to be a boat. So let's just rest. But I think since we saw that dolphin, it would be kind of cool to pretend like we're a dolphin, since we're in the water anyway, right? So let's do this. Let's bring our right leg behind us and our left knee in front. And just bring your hands to your little personal, let's call this your personal dolphin pool. And we're gonna pretend like we're dolphins jumping up out of the ocean and back into the ocean, right? So first we have to take our nose, because you know dolphins dive with their noses. And we dive down, and then we come back up, jump out of the ocean, and then we dive down, and we come up. And one more time, we dive down, and then we come up. Perfect, okay. So let's do that again, but let's switch our legs. We're gonna pretend to be a different kind of dolphin this time. I think I'm gonna be pink dolphin. Yeah, let's be pink dolphins. Maybe blue dolphins. Okay, so we're gonna lift our noses all the way up and then bring them down. Jump into the water, then we're gonna jump back up out of the water and back in. And jump up, see how high you can go. And then diving all the way back in. All right, excellent, okay. And bring our legs back in. We have done a lot of things at the beach today already. So let's just take a little rest, just for a few minutes. Not even a few minutes, just for a little bit. So just let your hands rest down. Close your eyes. And just pretend like you're sitting right at the water's edge. And you're there with family, friends, maybe some people that you don't even know that you just met. And you're just thinking about what you want to do next. So many adventures at the beach. Oh, I had a thought. Why don't we pretend like we are some of the things that we actually see at the beach? We already pretended to do a lot of things that we do at the beach, so let's pretend. And one of the things that every once in a while you might see at the beach, but we see pictures of them and they live in the ocean. Sometimes they're in shallow water. And it's a really, really wonderful treat if you get to see one that's living in the water. Starfish. So let's come up and pretend to be starfish. So we bring our feet out wide apart and our arms out to the side. So there's our little starfish, legs and arms. Perfect. So does starfish move fast when they move? No, they move slow. So we're gonna move like a slow starfish. Move any way you'd like. Slow like a starfish, because they just move so slow through the ocean. They're so peaceful. And then after they've moved around a little bit, they like to take naps. So let's just be really still and take a starfish nap. So reach your arms out like a starfish just laying in the sand. They're at the bottom of the ocean. Close your eyes. And deep breaths in and out. And pretend to be that sleeping starfish. Good. Perfect. All right, let's open our eyes. Look, flying over there, it's a sandpiper. Oh, and it's landing. Oh, perfect. Let's be a sandpiper bird. You guys have seen these before. They always love to run on the edge of the beach and they're always eating stuff in the sand, so let's pretend to be a sandpiper bird. Okay, so we're gonna stand with our feet together. And sandpipers, a lot of times, if you really look at them, they stand on one leg while they're eating. So let's pretend. So we're gonna bring our hands together because it helps us to balance. And then we're gonna bring our right foot in a little bit towards our left leg. And if you really wanna challenge yourself and be like a super duper sandpiper, you can slide your foot up and you're gonna be really still. Because sandpipers, they have to think really hard about where they're gonna get their next snack. And they have to be really still and look around. Where are they gonna get their next snack? Oh, I think I found the snack. It's over there. I gotta fly over there and get it. So I'm gonna reach my leg back, reach my arms back, and I'm flying over there to get the next snack. I'm flying over to get it. Oh my, yes. Well, we might fall a little bit, and then we just keep flying. And then we found it, so let's go get the snack down in the water, right on the edge of the water. And let's just eat our little snack. I like coquinas. Yeah. Maybe you like little sand fleas. Okay, now it's time to fly away. So we lift up, fly away, and then we land. Let's do that again. But let's balance on the other side now, because I think I still want a little bit of a snack, a little sandpiper snack. Okay, so we're gonna stand really still on both feet in the sand. And then we're gonna pick up our left leg and bring our foot right into the hands. Yeah, let's bring our hands together, that helps. Okay, If you want a little more challenge, you can take your foot a little higher on your leg. Remember, like a sandpiper, you're focusing, you're concentrating. You're really paying attention. Until you see your snack and you've got to fly over and get it. It's a little minnow. Oh, little minnow. So we got to fly over and get it. Reach your arms back, reach your leg back, fly over. And we're going to dive down and try to get the little minnow. Oh, but that little minnow was super fast. So we'll have to try again another day. Okay, so we're going to reach our arms. Sandpipers don't have arms, they have wings. We're going to reach our wings back, and fly away, coming all the way up. Whew, it's tough to be a sandpiper. I had no idea how hard it was to be some of these things that we see at the beach. Oh, you know what? I think I saw out of the corner of my eye, moving in the corner over there, a crab. Let's pretend to be crabs. I know we don't love to touch them, but it's fun to pretend like we're a crab. So let's come all the way down onto our mat. Our beach mat, right? Beach mat. Okay, we're gonna be crabs. So you're gonna bring your hands behind you and lift your bottom all the way up. And crabs, they're never really still, they're always walking around. So just walk all around, do your little crab walk all over your mat. You may come on your friend's mat, your mom's mat, your dad's mat. Because you know crabs, they just go all over the place. Just keep walking around and walking around. Ah! You might do like a crab bridge and get tangled up in a crab mess. All right, so we're gonna walk back over to our little mat space and have a seat. Okay, you know, thinking of crabs, because you see them sometimes at the beach, but you don't see them a lot. But it reminds me of another animal that sometimes we see in the ocean. Well, I actually have never seen one in the ocean, but I know they're there because I see pictures of them in the ocean. An octopus. Okay, so we only have 4 limbs, legs and arms, but you know, they have 8, so we'll just pretend like we have 8. So how do you think we should pretend to be an octopus? They kind of move their tentacles all around. So let's just move our tentacles all around. Might move our legs all around. You might just scoot around all up and down. You might just kind of roll over because you know they're just moving all around everywhere. Ah! Okay, and then they got tired and they rested. I think they are resting next to a big clamshell because they can hide kind of under the clamshells. So let's pretend like we're a clamshell. Let's bring our feet together. And you can just hold on to your feet. And we're gonna pretend like our clamshell is kind of taking a peek. So it kind of opens up to take a peek and then it closes because it's not sure it wants to come out yet. And have you ever heard clams making noises? No, they're really quiet. So we're gonna be real quiet and take deep breaths. We're gonna take a deep breath in while we close our clamshell, raising our knees up. And then exhale, open your clamshell. And inhale, bring your knees in, close your clamshell. And exhale. And again, bring them in. And exhale. All right. Wow. We have done a lot of things at the beach today. We have pretended to be a lot of the things that we see at the beach today. I am hot. It gets so hot at the beach. How about we have a little snack? We can pretend like we're having a snack. Yeah. So one of the things we do in yoga a lot is breathing. We breathe in really specific ways that help us to calm down on the inside and help us to really focus. So we're gonna pretend like we are doing what's called popsicle breath. Well, we're actually gonna do it, but we're gonna pretend like we're eating a popsicle while we're doing it. So popsicle breath is super easy. What we do is we try to feel our breath coming in and let it feel really cool. So we do this with our tongue. We roll our tongue like this. So you make a little roll and you breathe in through that little roll. And then when we breathe out, we just breathe out through the nose. So let's try that a few times. So breathe in through the little roll in your tongue. And then breathe out, closing your mouth. Breathe out through your nose. All right, so we're gonna sit really tall. We're gonna do that 5 times, and I'm gonna count on my fingers because sometimes I lose count. So let's inhale, roll your tongue. And exhale, close your mouth. Inhale. Exhale, close your mouth. Remember, we're pretending to have our popsicles. And inhale, feel that cool breath coming in. And exhale out. All right, 2 more. My popsicle's grape. What's your popsicle flavor? Cherry. I know hers is cherry. 2 more. And exhale. Last one. Finish off that last little bit of popsicle before it melts. And exhale. All right. Well, I think our day at the beach is kind of winding down. It's been a super fun day. So let's take a little bit of time to really enjoy some of the things at the beach and be really quiet and really still. So what we're gonna do is come onto our back. Just come all the way down onto your back. And stretch your legs out on your little private island. And there's one more thing we're gonna pretend to be, and that's something that moves almost exactly like the way we move in yoga. It moves very gently. It moves very calmly. And I'm sure you all have heard of them before. A sea anemone. So if you've seen them before, they have little parts of them that stick out and they kind of move with the water. So we're gonna pretend like our legs and our arms are like the little arms of the sea anemone. So bringing your knees in and just move your knees around in just different directions. Move really, really slowly. Good. All right, and then we're gonna stretch our arms out to the sides, bring our little anemone tentacles in, and now we're gonna let them just float over to the right side of your body. And let them rest there. And close your eyes, like the sea anemone taking a little power nap. And then we're gonna flow with the movement of the ocean, slowly bring our little tentacles up, back in towards our body. And then we're gonna let them now float over to the left side. All the way over, resting all the way over to the left side. Closing your eyes. Breathing deep as you inhale and as you exhale. And then now slowly let your little tentacles float all the way back up. Moving them around a little bit more. You might stretch your arm tentacles out, your leg tentacles out, just moving around in any way you want to for this last little time we're here at the beach. All right, and then we're gonna stretch our little tentacles out, rest our arms right next to our body. And then close your eyes. And just pay attention to your breathing. If it helps, you can bring your hands onto your belly so you can actually feel your body breathe. And with your eyes closed, just let yourself breathe. Yes, yawn a little bit. It was a long day at the beach. We saw so many wonderful things, and we did so many awesome things. And that's another thing that I love about yoga is it helps us to remember what we are grateful for in our environment. It reminds us to pay attention to all the little things, the sea life, the animals, just even the little grains of sand that make up the whole beach, all the water in the ocean. Our yoga practice helps us to appreciate all the things in nature. And then it also helps us to remember what we are grateful for about ourselves. We know the things we love about the beach. Let's also remember the things we love about ourselves. What is special about who you are. So while you're resting here, just lying back in the sand, think of 3 things that you love about yourself. Think of them in your mind. Three things that you really love about yourself and that you're grateful for, because that is who you are. A super special human being who loves to play at the beach. And we're going to rest here for 5 more deep breaths. So if you want to count on your fingers, you can. When you do 1 breath, and then the second one, and then the third one, and the fourth one. And now the last full deep breath. Remember those 3 things, those 3 special things that you reminded yourself about, those things that you love about yourself. Keep them in your mind. We're going to do something with those in a few minutes. We're going to slowly come back home from the beach, but on that way back home, we're going to remember all the joy we had. Stretch your arms all the way up. And as you stretch, remember the thing that you loved the most about your journey to the beach today. I think I loved pretending being a dolphin the most. What did you love the most? Think about it. And then we bring our knees in and pull them all the way into your body. And then just roll over to one side. And then we'll come all the way up. We're gonna come onto our little beach area one more time before it's time to go home. And we're gonna be thankful for this time at the beach today. So bring your hands together, your heart. And this is really just in yoga a way to say that we're thankful with our hands. So bring your hands together, close your eyes, and bring your chin down a little bit. Remember those 3 things in your mind that you said you loved about yourself. Once you are done with your yoga journey at the beach, and you go on to your day, I want you to find somebody and tell them what those 3 things are, those 3 things that make you a super awesome, special human being. So don't forget that. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And before we finish today, one thing I wanted to just remind you about is super, super important. So right after you share with somebody those 3 wonderful things about yourself, there's one more thing I want you to share. Because I know you guys want to do a lot of cool things with WOW, right? So just don't forget to register for more events. Yes, definitely. So 3 wonderful things about yourself, And the fourth thing is super important. So go to W.O.W, wow, mbs.com. And don't forget to register. Namaste. All right. Thanks, my little yoga friend. Wait, we got to do that again.